Hi, welcome back to McClatchy Maths. My name is Natalie McClatchy and today I'm taking you through our 13th video in this series on basic algebra. Today we're looking at how to solve equations with brackets. Now I'm going to use one example in this video. This is the example up the top, 3, and we've got a set of brackets, y plus 2 equals 15. We're going to try and work out what the value of y is. Now there is a long way to do this and there is a short way to do this. I'm going to show you both methods. Both get you to the same place, one's just a little bit faster than the other. The choice is yours on which one you prefer to use. Okay, I'm going to start with the long way. This is the method that most students tend to prefer. I think it's because they're often taught expand brackets first with BIDMAS or BOMDAS, whatever it is that you've learned. So because that B comes first, it's intuitive to expand brackets. So that's the first thing we're going to do is expand the brackets on the left-hand side of the equation. So what the brackets actually mean is that everything inside the brackets is multiplied by the number stuck to the brackets on the outside, that 3 that's sitting there. And we talked about expanding single sets of brackets in our previous videos. So if you're not sure how to do that, this might be a good time to pause here, go back and work out how to expand brackets, and then come back and work out how to expand brackets and solve equations as well. Okay, so what that 3 means is that everything inside those brackets will be multiplied by the 3. So 3 will be, first of all, times by the first term, 3 times y, and then 3 will be multiplied by the second term, which is 2. A lot of people make the common mistake of multiplying the first term and then just adding 2 on the end, which is not correct, because everything in the brackets gets multiplied by 3. So 3 times y makes 3y, 3 times 2 makes 6. So we've got rid of the brackets now, we've expanded, so we've got 3y plus 6 now equals 15. Our next step is to collect our like terms. Now you'll recall that we can't add 3y and 6 together, they are not like terms. We can add the 6 and the 15 together because they are both like terms. However, we can't just do addition because this is already added to this side. So remember, in our previous videos we've talked about inverse operations, undoing the add 6 so that we can start to get the 3y all by itself. So we're going to subtract 6 from both sides of the equation, and that will leave us on the left hand side with 3y plus nothing, because 6 take away 6 is 0, and on the right hand side 15 take away 6 gives us 9. So now our final step is to make y the subject. Now what that means is get y all by itself. So at the moment y is multiplied by 3 just over here. We need to undo the multiplication here with a division. We're going to divide both sides by 3. So now what I have is 3 divided by 3 on the left hand side, which makes just 1y, and 9 divided by 3 on the right hand side means y is equal to 3. So that's the long way. It takes 3 steps to get there. Let's look now at the short way. So in the short way, what we're going to do is recall that brackets mean multiply. We've just talked about that before. So there is a multiplication, invisible multiplication symbol right in there between the 3 and the bracket. Now what we can do is undo that multiplication first, and then we've got less steps before we can finish. So let's start by undoing that multiplication. We're going to divide both sides of the equation by 3. So you'll notice that that was our final step in the long way. It becomes our first step in the short way. So we divide both sides by 3, we get y plus 2 equals 5. Now I get a lot of students when I do this method will say to me, but where did the brackets go? Well, remember, the brackets mean multiply, but we've undone multiply, so that means the brackets don't need to be there either, because now everything's multiplied by 1. So now we've got y plus 2 equals 5, and you can very easily see by inspection that to make y the subject, we've got to subtract 2 from both sides, and y will equal 3. So which method do you prefer? Maybe you could tell us in the comments. If you found the video helpful, why not engage further here with us on the channel? You can do that by liking and subscribing. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You could tell someone about this video, or even tell us in the comments that you found it helpful. I really love hearing your feedback. Thank you so much. And if you've got any questions at all, the comments are not the best place to ask. It can be quite difficult to explain in a limited number of characters how to do something. So contact me at mcclatchymaths@yahoo.com, and I do get back to your emails within, reasonable amount of time, sometimes immediately, sometimes within a day or so. Well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day.